يا لغتي عربية حسبي بأنك منطقي وبياني عربية قلبي.
I'm not agreeing with you. I'm aware of the law of the land.
But people are allowed to say it. My point to you is, if I may speak now,
They said things hate,
I never said hate. I never said hate. I'm talking about free speech here. Right. I never mentioned the word hate yet. My point is this: that free speech at Speaker's Corner, where people are free to criticise Islam in the way that Muslims will find very offensive, has excuse me. No, you listen to me now. No, you wait, please. Well, you've been doing that to me.
Paul, finish.
Let me finish, please.
offensive to Muslims. What's that mean?
Well, let me finish.
Let him talk. We just interrupt.
Free speech has been allowed where people can criticise Muhammad in the ways that Muslims find extremely offensive. And I can tell you that Muslims have not reacted in a violent way at all to the speech that Hatun. Well, you know differently, do you? Down here. Can you give me an example? Can you give me an example?
Well, you just look at YouTube.
I have.
See how much violence there is on there.
What,
And guess
down here? There's
We
no
never had
violence. Speaker's Corner.
Yes.
Speaker's Corner.
Yes.
Well, Hatun has been, and Lizzie and others, Jay Smith has boasted that he's been here for decades. He's now back in America now. He's never been attacked in Speaker's
That's
Corner.
good for him.
Good for him.
That doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
That's not true. He has been attacked. There was
Okay,
a time
all
when
right.
he came
Okay.
with different Qurans and he was trying to give a speech.
Right.
Yes, he was. They filmed it.
Okay.
So do you
I'm not aware of that. If he's been attacked, then fair enough. I'm wrong. But it's extremely rare. No, let me finish. It's extremely rare. What I'm saying is that Muslims put up with the most. Put up. So I'm just finishing my point. I'm finishing my point because we're talking about Islam and Muslims here. Yeah, we're not talking about Hindus or anyone else. So there is free speech. Muslims usually 99% of the time. Maybe there's some exceptions. Maybe you're right. Usually put up with the most, in their eyes, the most offensive.
Their eyes.
Yes, we're talking about Muslims.
We don't measure by their eyes.
No.
We're living in a democracy.
Right.
Every religion is fair game.
No.
Every religion should be
But it
fair
is.
game.
But it
It's
is. That's my
not.
point. Okay.
Why are we separating Islam then?
Why is it?
Wait, no.
in this-
Answer my question.
Okay.
Why are we
is why we had
separating?
I don't understand your question. What do you mean separating
Why?
Muslims? What does that mean?
Don't play games.
No, I'm not. I don't know what separating Islam means. Can you go into more detail?
Well, you separate. You're saying Muslims specifically
Yeah.
get offended by what people say.
No, some Muslims get when there is great criticism, but Christians also get offended down here. Presumably, I know because as a Muslim, because I'm a Muslim, when I criticise,
How did I not know? I don't know.
well, I don't know. I didn't tell you. Unless you're psychic.
By the fact that you defend me.
I'm a white guy. I'm a Muslim. I believe there's one God. Muhammad is the prophet of God. That's what I believe. So. Ooh, that's low. That's low.
Very, very
Why
low
would somebody who's
Why would a mature woman make a deliberately insulting comment in a very low manner? You see?
Okay, I take it back. I'm sorry.
Take it back. Apologise.
Evidently. Okay, apology accepted. So let's keep this civil. Can we keep this civilised? I'm an Englishman, you're an Englishwoman. Let's behave like decent people.
Let's do that.
Right. So coming back to the point, Muslims down here usually 99% behave themselves very well. Exceptions. And there's a Muslim here who was arrested today. I noticed for assaulting a policeman. I'm pleased he was arrested because he was behaving badly. However, 2 Christians down here the year before last were arrested for attacking a Jew. They assaulted a Jew. 2 Christians with crucifixes around their neck. So we haven't finished. We all behave badly at times. Christians assault Jews. They get arrested. They go to court.
Rubbish.
No, it's on YouTube. It was filmed.
Rubbish.
It's not rubbish.
It's
No
on
other
YouTube.
people-
Sorry, no, this is true.
Look, come on,
At
guys.
Speaker's Corner, it
Let's be
happened.
real.
2
Paul,
Christians
you are
assaulted
deceitful.
a Jew.
You are deceitful.
Woo! What happened to the manners?
Islam-
What happened to the manners?
I'm calling
What happened to the
deceitful.
manners?
Because you're BSing, Paul.
I'm not. This is true. We were here. We witnessed the police arrest 2 Christians who physically assaulted a Jew because he was Jewish. And the video is on YouTube. This is a fact. This is not making this up.
Hello. Why did you convert?
Well,
And when did you convert?
Right, can I ask you one question
I
first?
asked you.
Yeah. I
Answer
know.
me.
Can I ask you one
I
question
asked you.
first?
No.
Right.
I'm asking.
I'm going to ask you anyway.
No, I'm asking you.
Will
You
you
don't answer.
will you
That's what
behave
Muslims do.
and be civil with me?
I'm being
gives the
civil.
answer.
No, you just called me deceitful.
So?
for no reason.
Oh, is it words again? It's words. Oh my gosh, hateful words.
No, you're not behaving like a mature woman.
Consistency. I'm sorry. Are you gonna have to
You can't abuse people.
You're being
How am I
inconsistent,
being
and you're
deceitful?
trailing off
You know,
and trailing off. You're not being
people's-
very intellectual, madam.
How am I
sorry
being
about-
deceitful? Okay, brother. Okay.
Brother.
Yes, you're a Muslim, aren't you? I beg your pardon. Tell me so. He is a brother in humanity. He is a Beni Adam. He is a son of Adam. I'm a son of Adam. He is my brother. And you are my sister in humanity.
That's personal.
Well, you're human, aren't you?
my brother.
You're human. Well, I'm human. We're all human. You're my sister in humanity. He is my brother in humanity, even though he's not a Muslim. And he is my... Any Muslims here? Thank you. He is my brother in faith.
Hello. You can't
So
answer
yeah,
that
when
question.
did you convert?
About 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
And
Okay.
what made you convert?
Because I believed Islam was true. Muhammad was a prophet of God and there is one God. And I also used to be a Christian. I used to as a born-again Christian. But I realised that Jesus was not God. Will you let me
I'm
finish?
saying to you.
No,
do you
will you
think
let me
it's okay for Islam to dominate the world?
No,
To take over?
no, that's not what we want. That's not what
What
we
does
want.
Islam mean?
Islam means submission to the one God.
And who needs to do that?
Jesus said...
No, I don't want
No,
Jesus.
will you let me answer in my own way? Will you let me answer my own way?
Who
Don't
needs
put
to
words...
submit? Who needs to submit?
We all need to submit to the one God. All humanity.
No,
All humanity.
No, they don't.
Okay.
No, it's a free choice.
Are you a Christian?
Free choice.
The Quran says it's a free choice.
I'm
The
not.
Quran
I
says it's a
don't
free
care
choice.
about no, the Quran doesn't give you free choice.
It does. It says no compulsion in religion. It
Yeah,
says
but then
that.
it says a lot of other things after
Yeah,
that,
but-
saying to kill the non-believers.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
The Quran.
It doesn't. No. Have you read the Quran? Obviously
Yes,
you
I
haven't.
have.
Well, all of it.
No,
No, you haven't, clearly. Because you don't...
Is that a requirement?
It
You have
is.
to read the
It
whole
is.
thing.
To understand
It's not
it,
in
you must
order.
read all of it.
It's not in order. It's not in chronological order. So
I never
what
said
does
it
matter?
was. It makes sense, though.
No, it doesn't.
It does
That's
make
the
sense to
problem.
me.
It makes no
How do you
sense.
know it doesn't make sense if you haven't read
doesn't
it?
make any
You
sense.
said you haven't read it all, and you said it doesn't make any sense. Maybe you were to read it all, you'd understand it
You are
better.
a sad Englishman.
Ooh. More low comments. My
it's
dear,
true.
you should have more manners.
true. I don't
If you're an
care.
Englishman,
I
an English
can
woman even,
speak as free speech. I can say what I like, Paul. And
So
if you
can
can't
I.
cope with my words, then that's your
I'm calling you to
problem.
good behaviour.
And I think
Islam,
as an
the
Englishman,
Prophet Muhammad, upon
shame
whom he
on
peace,
you.
says,
Shame
I
on
called
you.
people
Shame on
to
you,
good
Paul.
conduct,
Shame
to
on
good
you.
manners.
Shame on you.
And you could learn from
Shame
the
on
Prophet
you.
Muhammad
The
about good
warrior.
conduct
You
and
can't
good
look at me.
morals.
You look-
That's
he's
why
looking at
he
these
called
other
you.
people. He
No,
can't
because
look
I'm
at
addressing
me.
other people, not you on this
Because
occasion.
you are
And you can learn from
shameful.
Muhammad. Why am
You're
I
a
shameful?
disgrace to the British people.
Why is that?
You believe
Why is that?
in a hateful war ideology.
No, I don't.
That
No, I
says
don't.
Hatred.
No, I don't.
You don't know
Death
what
and
No,
destruction.
rubbish,
It's coming down to
rubbish,
agree to disagree.
rubbish. You're talking
Every
from
fact.
ignorance. You don't know what you're talking about.
No.
You are not speaking.
That's the
I'm an
problem.
Englishman. I've read the
The
Quran,
problem is-
and it is a peaceful book which talks about
Peaceful?
peace. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's a book about peace and justice.
I haven't read the whole book.
How do you know if you've not read it all? How do you
read it
know?
all.
You do.
Surah
You can't
532.
comment.
Stop. Everybody stop with you. Surah 532, right? That all the Muslims quote whenever there's, another terrorist attack committed by, a Muslim.
So.
Where's the peace?
Where's the Ku Klux
the
Klan?
peace?
Ku Klux Klan are
Where are-
Christian.
Where are they?
They're a
Where
Christian
are they? Where are
organisation.
they?
They're
Where
in
are
America.
they?
In America.
I've never seen one.
Well, I have. Have you been
never
to?
seen
I've been
any.
to America.
You've not
Look
seen
on
any Ku Klux Klan.
YouTube. Look
There's
on
no Ku Klux
YouTube.
Klan, dear.
You
There
don't
is.
think
Don't
Ku Klux-
exist.
Sorry,
They do exist.
They do not.
They're all over America.
You people.
Do you know they're Christian? They believe in the Bible. They believe in the Bible, and they burn and kill black people. The
When?
Ku Klux Klan.
When?
Oh my
Throughout their history. Throughout their history.
When?
Throughout their history.
When's the last
Google
time?
it.
When's the last time?
Google it.
When's the
Put
last
that
time
right
the Ku
now.
Klux Klan did
What's
that
in
time?
Texas?
I don't know. You Google it.
No, you're accusing them.
I think she's
So when
talking
did they do
from
it?
emotion.
Yeah.
When did they do it?
How
I
old
can
is
give
the
you a
Bible? I
whole
mean, the Quran's
shed load of
1,400 years old.
examples.
She wants to question that.
I
But
can-
Ku Klux Klan was like 100 years ago. She's not worried about that. Is that correct?
I'm not worried about Ku Klux
Is that
Klan
correct?
today.
Yes, exactly.
Today,
But you're worried
I'm
about
worried
Ku
about my
Klux Klan.
safety.
Was
and you know
so,
the only
no,
Do you know
thing
your
I'm
Surah?
worried
No,
about-
hang on, brother. Hang on. You are surrounded by mostly Muslims and a few non-Muslims, and I guarantee your safety now.
So
You
I
will not
bloody
be
well
touched.
should be safe in
Yes.
England.
So your prejudice about Muslims being a danger to you is wrong. You're mistaken. You're wrong. I'm saying your prejudice that you have wrong ideas. You need to educate yourself. You need to live up to the high calling of being an English person and learn. Use your brain. Don't think from your ignorant prejudice. Yeah. Don't.
Westminster Bridge.
Terrorism.
Manchester.
Terrorism.
By what?
Nothing to do with
By
Islam.
whom?
Nothing to do with Islam.
That's your
Nothing to do with Islam.
Everything to do with Islam.
Let me tell you why not.
Abortion credit.
Will you give me?
Abortion
No.
credit bombing to do with Christianity.
Hang on. Right. Will you let me speak? Right, let me explain.
To do with the
Okay.
Christianity.
Let me explain.
Everything
I want to
to do
explain
with
something to you.
Everything.
Brother, stop.
A Muslim.
I want you to give me 30 seconds of uninterrupted airtime. I want to explain something to you. Brothers, I want to explain. And brothers in humanity, etc. The Quran, Islam condemns terrorism. Why do I say this? Because there are many authentic statements of the Prophet Muhammad which are rigorously authenticated where he says, do not kill women, do not kill children, do not kill monks, do not kill priests, do not kill non-combatants. It is haram to touch them. Even trees, even livestock are not to be touched in warfare. So when a so-called Muslim in a Muslim's name goes out, hang on, I haven't finished, goes out in the name of Islam and commits acts of terrorism, he is violating the very teachings of his faith that he's supposed to uphold. So I would say that Islam does not support terrorism, it refutes it, rejects it and condemns it. And lastly, I would say this, in Sharia, hang on brother, hang on. I haven't finished. No, I'm speaking the truth to you. I'm speaking truth to you. No.
You think this is
Shame on you. Shame on you for lying.
Okay.
Every single terrorist attack
Let me finish.
is committed by a Muslim.
He's not following his faith.
Statistically speaking. And why does he say Aloha Snackbar every time he's going to bloody do something?
He says what?
Aloha Snackbar. That's what he says.
Hello, who what?
Aloha Snackbar.
Hello, who Aspa? Is that what he says?
I'm not going to say those words. You stupid
That's
idiot.
not what he says. You can't even pronounce the words
I'm not going to
properly.
say it. I refuse to utter those.
You just did
disgusting
twice.
words.
If you refuse to utter it, and then you think you did twice.
Aloha Snackbar
That's-
is not what they say.
They
I
don't
know
say
what they
that.
say, and
Hang
I'm
on, she's being
intentionally
provocative.
saying it
Okay.
incorrectly.
Okay.
But that's what they say
I don't
before
care.
they commit acts of violence, running people over, stabbing people, cutting people's throats.
Are they following Islam?
Smack them at the
Are they
head.
following Islam?
To the letter.
Right. Right.
To the letter.
All right,
they follow.
hang on, no. Let me.
They're following
Will you
to
give
the
me
letter, jihad.
20 seconds for uninterrupted airtime away?
No, I've already gave it to you.
No, again, another. Brother. All right, let me explain again.
You're just lying.
I want the people who are viewing this to just simply Google the Bukhari Hadith. Bukhari Hadith collection, as we all know, is the most reliable Hadith collection of this. I'm finished. And I want you to Google it and look up Muhammad on killing women. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to someone else. I'm not now. I'm not now because you won't let me speak.
Because you
won't let me speak.
What happens to
I'm trying to.
homosexuals?
What happens to them? What happens
in
to them?
Islam?
What happens? Nothing.
Get chucked from buildings.
No, wrong.
Oh!
Lie.
Robinson, you've been
You
fed.
speak from ignorance. You do not know what you are talking about.
Seen it.
You speak from
You haven't seen
ignorance.
it.
They're nothing to do even with seeing it. Nothing to do with
Visual.
Islam.
Okay.
It's visual.
Show me. Where does it say in the Quran to do that? Tell
Where?
me.
Show
Where
us.
in the Quran does it say to do that?
No,
But you have not read the Quran. Oh dear. So you don't know, do you? You have not read the Quran. You make accusations and you don't know what you're talking about. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now the KKK kill black people and they claim to be Christians. Oh, well therefore they must be Christians.
It's a traitor. It's a traitor.
Hello, mummy. Hello, mummy. Hello, mum. How are you, mum? Hello, mum. Hello. So you. Oh, do you? Speculate. You don't know me from Adam.
If you went there, you would probably be chucked off a building.
No, he wouldn't. Where'd you get that information from? Where'd you
Right.
get it
would.
from?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, mate. So you're in bed with the enemy.
Where does it say in the Quran? Where does it say in the Quran to chuck anyone off any building?
Or drive a van.
It's not in the Quran.
Well, why are they
It's
doing
not
it
in
then?
because they are extremists who are not following the teaching of Islam.
But you don't
No,
she doesn't want to have that.
It's not based on Islam.
They're following a very specific ideology of Islam.
Yeah, well,
A perversion. A perversion.
There's a name for
education, no knowledge.
Thank you very much,
the
Mushroom.
ideology of ISIS.
It's not Islamic.
There was something they referred to.
They do refer us what they like, but by they being refused. But this kind of
Anyway, it's nice to talk to you. I hope you learn about real Islam and not the.
we're not Muslim according to them. We're not.
No, I'm not.
ISIS they are. According to her, ISIS they are Muslim. We know. We're not following Islam according to her.
I tell you, if she represented Britain, I'd be glad.
يا لغتي عربية حسبي بأنك منطقي